Alright, what's going on, everybody? Welcome in. This is BabyForNation.com back here with another video today. And guys, welcome back to NFL Week 8 picks and prediction with the subs. We are here every single Wednesday night picking it every single NBA game. NFL game this week. We have a lot of tough games. We got a lot of good slate of games here coming, so we really do appreciate y'all's support. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. We really do appreciate it. Make sure you guys go join the Discord. A lot more content and stuff to come, so those are going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, just do what the board says. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. We really appreciate it. There was a couple games this week that I think that just really came down to like injury status, injury report. You guys will see that as we get through the games here. But I don't know, man. Like, you had like 3 or 4 games that just came down to like one person. Like I said, we'll get to that in just a minute, but it was kind of crazy to me, like, to even think about that for the moment. So yeah. Pretty interesting week this week. Last week I did pretty good. You guys will know about that tomorrow. Make sure you guys come join us for my analytics predictions tomorrow. That's where we dive deeper into the spread. That's where we really get into all the stuff that I'm expecting for the game, all that stuff. So make sure you stay tuned for that. That video is coming out tomorrow. Final scores and pick against the spread. All that we'll have all that for you guys tomorrow for Thursday Night Football. So yeah, and I might be live for tomorrow's Thursday night game between the Vikings and the Rams, because you guys know I have to be a Rams fan. I have to record my own team, so that's what I'm gonna do. So make sure you guys come join us on Thursday night, or whatever wins the poll. I think I'm gonna do it tomorrow, but we'll see. So yeah, make sure you guys come join us on there. It's going to be a lot of fun. But also, if you guys enjoy NBA basketball, if you guys are basketball fans, make sure you guys go check out the NBA predictions I did with Cam. Those videos are a lot of fun as well. Cam and I will be doing that every single Monday. We'll have that for you guys up more on the YouTube channel. He will join me upstage every single week. So yeah, those are going to be a lot of fun as well. So make sure you like and subscribe for that. But without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the leaderboard here. So we have a couple changes if you guys haven't seen already. Not really necessarily to the leaderboard, but we do have some changes like overall. Devin is joining us this week. Broncos. Somebody just commented on my YouTube channel. Broncos had an S-tier performance, but we look at this game, Jojo. We'll look at this game and talk about predictions. But Devin is joining us this week. This is his first week coming in. He did tell me his record is like 64-43. Has the same no record as Noah over there, so he's over there with him. And also, Yeller did want me to change his profile to that dog over there, which I do think is pretty cool. So I changed Yeller's cool thing over there, but I think it looks pretty cool on him. So, but anyway, there's your leaderboard going into week 8. It's a pretty close leaderboard, if I'm being honest. Like, you have like all these games are like within each other. 65 through 61 is all within the game each other, which is pretty fair. But there you guys have it for the leaderboard. Like I said, we're not looking at any bye teams. Nobody's on the bye this week. It's week 8. So I'm pretty sure they're going to take away from bye weeks this week, and then next week we'll get into some more bye teams. But everybody's playing this week. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. Let's go ahead and get started here. We have Thursday Night Football here. We got the Vikings taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Or I say my Los Angeles Rams. I think the Rams are wearing their bowl white uniforms. Not the regular uniforms, but I think they're wearing like the bowl white. You guys, it's kind of like what they wore in Arizona, I believe that was. I think that's what they're wearing, and the Vikings are wearing their purple Accords because the Rams are wearing white. But overall, I think this game is going to be pretty interesting here. Thursday Night Football here. Vikings coming off a first loss. Let's see how they respond to that. Rams coming off a pretty messy win So we'll see if they'll be able to capitalize. I do think the Rams are going to come back in this season. I really do believe it. I don't think we're dead in the water yet. We'll just wait, take a look at the rest of the division. They're not winning many. We're not winning many 2 games either. But let's see what we got here on Thursday Night Football. Should be a pretty interesting one here. And like I said, we have 20 people because Devin's joining us this week, and he'll be joining us the rest of the year, so make sure you guys go check on that. If you guys want to join the NFL Pick'em Challenge, you guys are more than welcome to. Just make sure you guys let me know, and let me guys know who you got every single week by Wednesday. We very much appreciate it. But it looks like we have everybody's taking the Vikings except for Noah and Derek. Besides that, everybody else is taking the Vikings here. I mean, the Vikings, including myself, I really wanted to take the Vikings to win, but I just couldn't do it. I really wanted to take the Rams, but I just couldn't do it. I do think the Vikings will win. When you just look at this game in general, I think I think the Vikings just have too much powers on offense. Well, and I'll explain about it more tomorrow. But Vikings just have so much superpower. They just have too much power. The Rams defense is really going to get tested in this one. It's not going to be as pretty easy as it was last week. Last week was pretty easy, but this week you're probably playing against the offensive juggernaut over there. And maybe the Rams defense gets a little bit more exhausted in this game. Maybe that will come back to bite them. I think it will here. That's why I got my boys unfortunately losing on this one. Plus the Vikings are going to be seeking for revenge here. So I do think the Vikings are going to come out with more pace and more energy. But I'll talk about that more tomorrow. But you guys might think I'm like a traitor because I'm just out here not picking my boys in majority of the weeks. Like, I think it's been like, I gotta do the math here. It's been like 8 weeks of football. I picked my guys only like 3 or 4 times. So, but yeah, there you guys have it for Thursday Night Football. 18-2 pick and spread there in favor of the Vikings. But this should probably be a pretty interesting Thursday night game as the Rams continue to get more healthy here. But gotta go, from my opinion, with the Vikings to win this one. I think it's just the only right answer here. Alright, let's move on to the next game here. We got Baltimore taking on Cleveland. What do we even start with this game? I mean, the Browns offense delivers the Browns offense. Even though we did see Nick Chubb for the first time last week, and praise to God because everybody wants to see Nick Chubb. I thought he actually had a pretty good, decent. No, I'm not gonna say pretty good, but I'm gonna say a pretty decent return. But it's not gonna matter here to Baltimore. Everybody's taking the Ravens in this one. Everybody taking the Ravens in this game. Now, I think this game is actually pretty tricky than you guys would expect because this is a divisional game. And you guys know how that goes sometimes. You know, division games, maybe it's like teams getting their head, maybe, you know what I mean? But I don't think it's going to happen here. I just think Baltimore's just a significantly better team here. If this game was in Baltimore, oh yeah, I'm definitely taking the Ravens. Well, everybody's taking the Ravens regardless. But if this game was in Baltimore, I'm 100% comfortable with the Ravens. But with the game being in Cleveland, maybe there's some optimism there that the Browns will win. Maybe they will do something, but maybe get the job done here. But I'm taking Baltimore. Their offense looks too explosive right now. Pretty sure that's for the show. Everybody's thinking like, their offense is too damn explosive right now. Defense can make plays out of nowhere. I just think that the Browns are going to run out of answers here. So there you have it. Everybody with the Baltimore Ravens on this one should be a should I say ass beating? Did we really expect this game to be an ass beating? I mean, it could be. Maybe I'm not expecting it, but it could be. I had to take a little sip there, but yeah, this game could be an ass beating. It could be close. Could be a trap game for Baltimore, but everybody with the Baltimore Ravens on this one. All right, cool. All right, next up we got Tennessee at Detroit. Yeah, I mean, I think this one's another obvious one, isn't it? I mean, like I said, we have some pretty obvious games this week, so Titans just traded for D-Hop. I'm not sure what the decision was there. I think the Titans really made a huge mistake in that regard. Lions, they just continue to beat the shit out of teams. Like everything, like Lions going into the bank last week. I think that was a hard task for them. I didn't actually. I picked them to win, but I didn't expect them to win. And they ended up just doing that. So that was pretty impressive. And we have another guarantee here. Everybody's taking the Detroit Lions in this game. But maybe if Tennessee did keep D-Hop, maybe they will have a chance. And I am starting to consider the Titans defense is not bad at all. Like they can get stressed, they can make plays. But I just don't think it's going to be as much as Detroit, as them being a little bit more offensively. Detroit looks like one of the better teams in the NFL right now, if not the best team in the NFL right now. So I gotta go with Detroit, right? I think it's just only the right option to answer here. Tennessee ain't gonna have enough to provide offensively. I'll everybody take Detroit. This one should be a pretty easy win here for the Detroit Lions, but you never know. Alright, let's go to the next game. Ooh, we got a pretty interesting one here, ladies and gentlemen. We have the Cardinals taking on the Dolphins. Man, this one has potential to go either way. You have to worry about Tua, Miami. Cardinals defense actually played really good last game. Let's be completely honest, I'll give a lot of credit to their defense. They play well. Offense played better. I'm pretty sure that they got Kyler back for that one. But I'm pretty sure that I don't know. I meant to say that I'm pretty sure Miami gets Tua back for this one. But Cardinals defense looked pretty good last week. Love what we saw out of them against the Chargers. Now their offense did kind of concern me a little bit, but they did alright. They hung around in there. Dolphins are going to get more healthier as a team. I do think Tua is going to come back and provide some more comfort for that offense. And we already know what that offense looks like with Tua back there. Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get it going. So let's get some picks here. Let's see who's Garrett going with for the first. Garrett's taking the Dolphins. Taking the Dolphins to win this. Noah's also taking the Dolphins, but we have Peyton taking the Cardinals. Peyton said he's going to take the Cardinals for right now. He said he might switch it. Heath is taking the Dolphins. Andy's taking the Cardinals. We got Will with the Cardinals. Who else we got? We got Aiden with the Dolphins. Demeet with the Dolphins. We have Chase over there. CJ with the Cardinals. Cam's also with the Cardinals, and then we have Jace with the Dolphins. Cooper's taking the Dolphins. Derek's taking the Dolphins. He's taking the Dolphins. Then we have Nate over there with the Dolphins as well. Adam's going to go ahead and do it. He's going to take Arizona. I'm kind of shocked by that. Chase is taking the Dolphins. We have Devin's taking the Dolphins. Yeller, I believe, is taking the Dolphins. Yes, he is. Yeller's taking the Dolphins. I think I'm gonna go with the quarterback situation here. Like if Tua is not playing, then I'm going Arizona. If he is playing, I'll go Arizona. Right now, I heard that he is playing, so therefore I'm gonna go with Miami to win this game. It definitely will be close for sure. Arizona, they can show that they can compete, they can fight hard, but at the end of the day, I think the Dolphins do pull it out. At home, Tua coming back, I believe. Offense supposed to be looking dynamic like it was at the beginning of the season. Yeah, I'll take him here. But also, this is not a bad pick and spread here. I was kind of more expecting this one to be kind of like a split, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. And that's kind of like what we saw here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 on 13. Not bad. Absolutely not a bad pick and spread there. But majority of us going with the Miami Dolphins in this game. We'll just think we'll pull them away. But this game should be a lot interesting. And let's see what happens tonight. So... yeah, so there you have it for the Dolphins versus the Cardinals. Should be a very interesting game here. Oh, okay, next up we have the Jets taking on against the Patriots. The Patriots. Get on your feet for the New England Patriots. Okay, I'm done. Okay. Let's see what we got here. I mean, are the Patriots off the cliff now? Like, is this team like officially bad? I mean, they lost 6 in a row. Offense doesn't really have an identity right now. Defense is terrible. Yeah, I would have to assume everybody's going with the Jets here, right? Because just look at New England. Like, even if you wanted to take New England, I don't think you could, because there's just so many terrible scenarios that you just New England's going to be facing in this game. But see, maybe this should be an interesting game. I don't know. Jets don't really perform that good at home, but they kind of fixed that last inning. So I'm not gonna judge anything based off of last. Wait, did I say inning? Off of last game, but only Aiden and Chase are taking the Patriots. Everybody else here is taking the Jets. So we have Aiden over there with the Jets, and then where's Chase over there? There he is. Chase over there with the Jets. I will take the Jets as 1-2. I trust their team a little bit more. With the game being New England, I get Aaron Rodgers going a little bit, but thereby majority here going with the Jets. Just trust their team more in this situation. Yes, I know they're back home for things. They're back home. They're on the road. The Patriots are back home, but yeah, I gotta go with the Jets here. So what do we got? 18-2, another 18-2 pickings right there. I'm kind of surprised 2 people took the Patriots, but it just is what it is. Okay, that's just what it is. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next game here. We have the Falcons taking on against the Tampa Bay Bucks. This is going to be good. This is going to be an interesting game here. You know, Buccaneers wearing no retros. You can never count that out. And I'm pretty sure they're wearing their retro jerseys, I believe. But anyway, this is going to be a disaster, man. Like, when I first looked at this game, and I actually had a pretty good look at this game. And actually, hold on, I'm gonna give you guys the picks real quick, and then I'm gonna tell you guys my story about this game. But so they looks like pick and spread pretty even here. So Garrett's gonna start. He's gonna take Atlanta. Noah's taking the Bucks. We have Peyton taking Atlanta. He's taking the Bucks. Then we have Andy with Atlanta. Then we have Chill Will with the Bucks over here. Aiden's taking the Falcons, and then we have Demetrius also taking the Falcons. CJ's going with the Bucks. Cam's going with the Falcons. Chase is also going to go with the Falcons. Cooper's going with the Falcons. Derek's going with the Bucks. Nate's going with the Bucks. Liam's taking Atlanta. Let's see, who else we got? Adam's taking the Bucks. Jason's taking the Bucks. We have David also taking the Bucks. What's the other guy? Yellow's taking Atlanta, right? No, he's not. Yellow's taking the Bucks. Like I said, my pick actually had, like I said, I had like a interesting story about this one. If Tampa Bay's receivers were healthy, like if they just remain healthy, I'm going over here with the Bucks. But since they're not going to have that, I'm going to go with Atlanta to win this game. Sure, Tampa Bay is probably going to be more motivated in this one because like this is a bounce back for them. So you can expect Tampa Bay to be a little more motivated going this matchup. But I just think them losing their star receiver is going to catch them, throw them at the eye here. So yeah, I do think the Falcons will be able to get the job done. But this pick is actually pretty tricky, if I'm being honest. So we got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Damn. Okay, so we have a 10-10 split. There, that was pretty good. I think it was the first time we ever had like a 10-man split or a 10 like a pick and challenge split or something. So that was pretty cool. But there you go. I mean, Bucks were in the retros. I mean, this is definitely a winnable game for the Bucks. They can win. They still have talent over there, but just wondering how that's going to look like going into like whenever it is going to go to insane. That's insane. But there you have it. Good old fashioned split there at 10. And let's move on to the next game. Alright, next up here we got the Packers taking on against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jaguars finally returning home for the first time in 3 weeks. Well, it's really been 2 weeks, but it felt like 3. Packers are playing some really good football right now. Their offense is moving the ball really efficiently. Jags defense has some work to do in this game. I don't think that. I don't know. I just think they're gonna get bullied around a little bit with that secondary. If you guys haven't heard about this game, Jacksonville. Here's the thing about Jacksonville. They can win this game, man. You just look at Jacksonville. They could pull this out if they really wanted to. Like Jacksonville, they have the, like I said in recent videos, Jacksonville is too good to be this bad. So you could see Jacksonville winning here, but it looks like the majority pick and spread. We have another 18-2 pick and spread here. Only Jace and who was that? Derek over there taking the Jags. Everybody else is taking the Packers. Everybody else taking the Packers on the road. I do think this game will be close than a lot of people think. Like you guys might think I'm over here in the corner like predicting a blowout. Now I don't think this is gonna be a blowout in regards, but maybe there's some optimism. Maybe there's just something right there that you guys can get right over. But I don't know. I think this one can go either way. Maybe both defenses looked pretty good last week, so we'll see. But I gotta trust my defense more. I gotta go with Atlanta this one. But I don't know. This one could be pretty tricky. It could go either way. But I just like the Packers odds here. I think they take this one to nail biter. But this one should be close. Oh, next up we have a division battle here. We got the Colts taking on against the Texans. We're going to get both teams different looks this week. I'm actually going to put the Texans in the red, even though they are wearing blue uniforms. I'm going to put them in the red this week, but just giving them a different look. Texans are wearing blue on the road, which is kind of unfortunate for them. But I got him in blue this week. Anthony Richardson, I believe, is playing in this game for the Colts. I don't see CH Fowles in there. Now, you guys remember what I said about Houston last week missing Tate Dells? I do think that was a big deal and why the Packers did lose last week. But the Texans are at home. I like the Texans a lot. I think they can move the ball on both sides of the floor. I don't know. I mean, could this game go either way? Yes, it could. I mean, realistically, this game could go either way. But let's see what we got here. So looks like only 4 people took the Colts. That was Nate, Andy, Noah, and Devin. Everybody else is taking the Texans. My opinion, I think the Texans will win this. I think they will bounce back. I don't really see the Texans losing 2 games in a row here. I'm going to take Houston to win this. I think they get it done at home. But I don't know. I mean, the Colts are kind of scaring me a little bit. Cause, you know, it's a road. I mean, it's not really a road, but it's a road game for the Colts. You know, they got to go to Houston. Matthew Stafford's job's literally on the line. Well, I should say not Matthew Stafford, but Anthony Richardson. If I'm the Colts, do you start Joe Flacco in this game? You probably do, if I'm being completely honest. You probably start Joe Flacco. But this game being Houston, we will take Houston out. But this one should be a pretty interesting game, if I'm being honest. It should be good. Division rival game. Normally when these two goes off, it's always a fun showing. So hopefully we get to see that again. But we're gonna go with the Colts on this one. Alright, next up we got the Eagles taking on against the Cincinnati Bengals, and the Bengals are wearing those like tiger white jerseys. I'm very excited to see that. I think their all whites look absolutely beautiful. I think it looks like one of the better blue looking uniforms I think we've seen in a while. Eagles coming off a good win themselves. They shellacked the Giants. Their defense definitely gets a lot of credit in my opinion. Going to this matchup. When you look at these two matchups in general, I think both offenses are going to explode. This should be a hell of a game. Should be a fun game offensively. I think this game really comes down to which defense you trust more, because both offenses are so explosive. They can both get down the field. They both have a lot of good players on there. But man, this is tough. Let's see. I haven't really made my overall decision on this game yet. Like this game is crazy. But let's see who else. Let's see what else we got here. So it looks like here. So it looks like Garrett's going to start us off. He's going to take the Eagles. Noah's also taking the Eagles. We have Pay say he's taking Cincy for now, but you could change it. He's taking the Eagles. Andy's taking the Bengals. Then we have Will over there with the Eagles, as well as Aiden. Deme's taking the Eagles. And we have CJ with the Eagles. We got Cam over there with the Eagles. Jason's taking the Bengals, and then we have Cooper with the Eagles. Derek's taking the Bengals. We got let's see. We got Liam over there with the Bengals, and then we have Adams taking the Eagles, and then we have I don't know, man. This one's tough. Devin's taking the Eagles. Yeller's taking the Bengals. Like, this one could go either way, man. Like, I'm really scared about this game. They could go either way. I'm not really confident in both defenses here, but I'm gonna go with the Eagles. I'm gonna go with the Eagles to win this game. You guys will get more on my reasoning tomorrow, but I think this one's gonna be a nail biter. This one should be close, should be highly competitive, but I'm gonna go with the Eagles here as well. So what we got? We got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did I cut that right? Yeah, 7 on 13. Bengals right here in favor of the Giants, but probably should be more interesting game than that. So I don't know. We'll see. Both of these two teams look really good offensively, so I actually can't wait for this game. So make sure you guys stay tuned for this game. This game should be a lot of fun to watch. All right, next up we got the Saints taking on against New England. That's crazy. New England. Next up we got the Saints taking on against the Los Angeles Chargers. Chargers, are they bolting up? Are they bolting up, or would they bolt down? I don't know. The Saints are coming off of a huge losing injury right now. What are they? Lost their fifth in a row. Not really have looked good. We look at the Chargers side of things. Their offense did look a little bit slow last week. They ended up getting a little bit worked against that Carolina D line rush attack. So that would be a little bit curious for me going into this game. But how is Kyron Williams run the ball? How does J.K. Dobbins run the ball? I'll keep naming Rams players, but how does J.K. Dobbins run the ball against the Saints defense? Saints defense has not really been itself, so maybe there is some optimism there. But I don't know, man. Like, this is another tip for you. Like, I think this one could go either way. Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, I really had to think about this. Let's see what we got here. Wow. Okay, this actually is pretty even. So we have Garrett, Noah taking the Saints. We have Peyton over there with the Chargers, bolting up. He's taking the Saints. Then we have Andy with the Saints. We have Will with the Chargers. We got Aiden with the Saints. Let's see. Demi's taking the Chargers, bolting up. CJ's taking the Saints. And then we have Cam's taking the Chargers. Jason's taking the Chargers. Who's that? Alright, but Cooper's taking the Chargers. Then we have Derek with the Chargers. Nate's going with the Saints. Then we have Liam with the Chargers. Adam's taking the Chargers as well. Let's see. Who's the other guy? Oh, never mind. Who's Devin taking? Devin's taking the Saints. Yeller, is he taking the Saints? I'm pretty sure he's taking the Saints. Oh no. Okay, he's taking the Chargers. I don't know about this one, man. Like, I think this one can go either way. I think it's a boxing match either way you want to look at it. I'm going to go with the Chargers. I'm going to go with the Chargers at home. I'm bolting up. I'm going to go with them at home. I don't know, man. This one can go either way. Expect high scoring, low scoring. I don't know. Like I said, my picks video coming out tomorrow. My picks against the spread and my final score predictions, all that coming out tomorrow. So make sure I can tune for that. But I think I don't think we're good, man. I mean, the Chargers, they could do some stuff here to provide some stuff, but I don't know. We'll find out. This one should be a pretty interesting game, though. Like, both these two teams don't kind of match up pretty equally with each other, so it should be another pretty interesting pretty interesting game here. But we'll see what happens. Definitely see what happens there. All right, next we got the Bills taking on against the Seattle Seahawks. Another good game here. This one could go either way. Could go either way too. I really love both teams' chances here. If I'm being completely honest, Bills look good. Seattle really needed that momentum win, and they got it. So we'll see. Both teams coming out pretty good, brilliant performances. So that kind of like boosts my confidence for both teams. I don't know. Like this is tough. I think this one can go either way. I'm being completely honest with you guys, but I mean, Seattle looks pretty good themselves. The Bills look like they're a little bit on momentum there. This might shock you guys a little bit. Only Derek and Jace are taking the Seahawks. Everybody else is taking the Bills. You guys might be shocked about that, but I don't know. It just really depends. That 18 of us are actually going to go with the Bills. I actually thought it was going to be a lot more. That was going to be a lot more offense in that game. I don't know. Like, this is going to be a tight contest. I definitely was not expecting 18-2 though. I was kind of expecting like 11 or 9, or like 12-8. Big spread there. I was not expecting 18-2. I think it was a little bit bizarre, but. It was a long trip. You know, this is a long trip to Buffalo, going like New York all the way down to Seattle. So you can see the Bucks losing to that region, because I'm not going to predict it, man. I'm going to go with the Bills here to barely get the job done here on the road, but this one's going to be tough, and this one's not going to be easy. But at the end of the day, we're going with the Buffalo Bills. Should be a pretty fun, interesting game here, but like I said, a lot of emotions in this game too. Back and forwardness. Like I said, I think this next game has a lot to do with a lot of back and forwardness, but we're going to go ahead and get there right now. We got the Bears, we got the Commanders. Wow, what a game here. Another game that could go either way. Another game that I really have to look back at the injury status for. I don't know, man. This one could go either way too. You do have to worry about, like I said, you have to worry about both injuries for both teams. Obviously, the Bears could be without a couple guys. Commanders could be out Jane Daniels for them, and that's going to be huge for them if he's out. I don't know, man. This one can go either way, and I wouldn't be shocked about the outcome here. But damn, okay, hold up, okay. This is actually pretty crazy. So we have Garrett taking Washington, Noah's taking Washington, Peyton's taking the Bears. I'm actually not surprised Peyton's taking the Bears. Keith's taking the Commanders. We have Andy with the Commanders, Will's with the Commanders, Aiden's with the Commanders. We have Demeet, Chase, CJ, or whatever the Commanders as well. Cam, however, is going to take I'm going to take the Bears, and that kind of shocked me a little bit, but he's taking the Bears. Jace is taking the Commanders. Cooper's taking the Commanders. Derek is going to take the Bears. Nate's taking Washington. Liam's taking Washington. Then we have Adam with Washington. Then of course, I'm going to be... I don't know about this one. I'm still really thinking about this one. But let's see. Who else everybody else got? So we have Devin with the Commanders. Yeller is going to take Washington. So here's the thing with me. Like, I don't know. I don't know who to pick this game. I don't know who's going to win. I think this game could go either way. I think it's going to be a dogfight no matter what. I don't know. This one could go either way, man. It's going to be a dogfight. Here's the thing. The last time I heard, I think this game really comes down to Jane Daniels. Last time I heard, he's not practicing, and he's from week to week. So, I'm making this prediction that he's not going to play for right now. So, I'm gonna go with the Bears right now because they are coming off a bye. Jane Daniels could be out for this game. So, I'm going to go with the Bears right now. But I can easily see the Commanders winning. Marcus Mariota looks good too. back there. So I don't know. This one could go either way, but I think I'm gonna stick with Chicago off the bye week. Defense looks amazing. Defense looking amazing right now. This is gonna be the Commanders' first test offensively. Yeah, give me the Bears. Give me the Bears in a squeaker here. Should be a very good game here in Washington. But at the end of the day, I think I'm gonna ride it with the Bears. Assuming Jaden Daniels is not playing. If he's playing, I'm taking the Commanders. But if he's not playing, I'll take the Bears for sure. But that's just where I'm kind of at with this game. So that just shows you guys how competitive this game could really be. And I think this game is gonna be very. This should be very tight, very close. But I think I'm gonna slide with the Bears there. So we got a 15-5 pick 'em spread there for the Commanders, but we'll see what happens. Definitely should be a pretty fun one there. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the Carolina Panthers versus the Denver Broncos. I don't know what to think about this game. Like, there's just so many in and outs about this game. Denver looks pretty good offensively and defensively right now. I've actually been very impressive. I've been very impressed with the Broncos defense. Carolina kind of disappointed me last week. Just the way they were just off to a slow start and just couldn't really regain from that slow start. I thought they're gonna at least score some touchdowns and drives. I thought they were gonna at least get down the field, but they just couldn't do that. Broncos look alright themselves. Like I said, I'm giving them a different look this week too, but Broncos look alright themselves. I don't really have anything against Denver. But let's see who we got here. Do we actually have people taking the Panthers? I mean, would you guys be shocked if people took the Panthers? I mean, I don't know, but let's see what we got. Oh my God, we actually have 3 people here taking the Panthers. We have Andy, Devin, and Noah. They're all taking the Panthers. Everybody else here is taking the Broncos. But yeah, but that definitely shocks me. Like 3 guys on the Panthers on this game. That shocks me a lot. But I mean, the Panthers realistically they could win. They could win, but I don't think they are. I think they just have a lot to worry out for. Even though I do expect the Carolina offense to bounce back a little bit, Denver's defense has been really good too. So I just think that's just what it comes down to. But man, I really don't know. I didn't know what to go with this game. Just a lot of games I just feel like it's just stupid reasoning that I just have the other team coming back for some reason. But I'm gonna slide with Denver on this one. But I think this game is actually a lot trickier than you got to do what we actually do think it really is. So there we go, 17-3 pick 'em spread there for the Panthers. I am kind of shocked people took the Panthers to win this game though. I was kind of expecting this one to be more of a guarantee, but 3 people take the risk taking the Panthers. I'm not going to buy with it, but yeah, majority of people are going with the Denver Broncos in this match. Should be good, especially in Denver too. The Broncos should have an advantage in this one. Ooh, okay, next up we got the Chiefs taking on against the Raiders in Vegas. Here's one fact about the Raiders I can say. The Raiders are going to be pissed going into this game. You know why? You know why the Raiders are going to be pissed? Not that just the home team. Not that Kansas City is going to, and their own fans are going to be in Vegas, because that's going to happen. One thing Vegas is going to be pissed about is the Chiefs, because the Chiefs won the Super Bowl in your own house last year. So maybe there's some optimism for me. Like I'm starting to really think about that for a moment. And I was like, I don't know, man. Maybe the Raiders. Plus, Aiden O'Connell was the last quarterback to beat the Chiefs. So the Chiefs haven't lost since Christmas Day of last year. I hope you guys know that they haven't lost since then. They bought the I don't know, man. They got this dumb stuff from last year. I don't know. Can they do it again? Enough said KC, but looks like majority of us are saying no. Only Garrett's by himself. He's taking the Raiders. Everybody else is taking the Chiefs. Everybody taking Kansas City. I think I said this last week. I'm not sure, but until somebody specifically goes out there and beats the Chiefs, I don't know how you can pick against them. Like I think that's just what that comes down to, right? Like they just don't. Like whoever like the Chiefs go against, they'll just always win because they'll just always find a way, and that's just what the players in I don't know. It's just when I think that's what the Chiefs have really been good at this year. They always been good at capitalizing their opponent. Even though if this game even gets close, I do think the Chiefs will out execute the Raiders because the Chiefs always out execute their opponents. So that's a no time shocker right there. But everybody going with the Chiefs except for Garrett. Garrett's kind of lone dogging it over here. Let's see if he can take advantage. I don't know if the Raiders did sneak one out last time they played KC. I don't know how, but let's see what happens. Hopefully some good stuff in this game, but I just don't see it. I don't trust the Raiders offense. I gotta go with the Chiefs, and that's why everybody here is going Chiefs. So 19-2, Garrett lone dogging it. So let's see what happens. Ooh, okay, we got Sunday Night Football here. We got the Cowboys taking on San Francisco. Both of these two teams look off, like at a major degree. Both of these teams look off right now. Cowboys do not look good defensively. Offensively, I see them, but they're just not really like, we look at the Niners. They're injured as shit right now. I think they're just losing majority half of the roster. And when you're going into going into a team who just come off of a fresh bye week, I don't think it's really a really good idea to go play against somebody who is more healthy on your side, especially when you're banged up. But let's see what we got here. So I think we only got 4 people over there with the Cowboys. We're just going to get into it in just a minute here. But Gary Noah and Peyton, they're both going to take they're all going to take the Niners there. Heath is going to be the first person over there with Dallas, and then we have Chill Will over there with Dallas, and then the rest of them joining them too is Chase and Devin. Besides that, everybody else is going with the 49ers on this one. Alright, there we go. Should this game be close? Yes. I am really worried about San Francisco's injuries though. Like if San Francisco's injured, there's just no possibility that they win this game. There's just absolutely no possibility. Dallas would get more healthier too, come out the bye week. I can see Dallas winning, man. I think the 4 guys over there is going to actually do pretty good on this one. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll figure out. We'll see what the results are. But yeah, this one should be close. Should be highly competitive. But we shall see. It should be a pretty interesting Sunday Night Football game here. Okay. Alright, there we go. 16-4 pick and spread here. And yeah, without further ado, we can go ahead and get into our last game of the week here. Ooh, okay, Sunday Night Football here. We got the Giants and the Steelers going at it. I'm not sure why, but the Steelers get so many primetime home games. And this is the 3rd week in a row that the Steelers had a primetime home game. I think so, and I don't think they had a bye in between any of those, which is actually kind of insane. AKA Mike Tomlin's house. I mean, you don't want to play with him. You really go over there in Pittsburgh. You say you don't want to play with him. You don't want to out-coach him. You want to do nothing against him. I don't know, man. Just look at this game in general, man. I don't know what the Giants are really up to. Some days their offense looks good. Some days their offense just doesn't. I don't know what to really think about the Giants. I mean, they're just a huge mess right now. Steelers, I think I was wrong about the Steelers by saying last week. You guys remember what I said last week I said the Steelers, I was really concerned about what Russell Wilson brings to the offense, and I watched that game, and it sounded like, it looked like that they didn't lose a step together. Either way, the Steelers play a quarterback. I'm taking the Steelers. Looks like Chase is lone dogging it with the Chase is lone dogging it with the Giants. Everybody else is over here with the Steelers. Okay, so we're going to put Chase over there, and then we're going to put everybody else right here with the Steelers. I think the Steelers win this one pretty manhandily. I like the Giants' defense a lot, but I don't think they'll hang around with their offense at the end of the day. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know, man. Like, I'm just rocking back my seat, man. Like, I'm scared. Something's telling me that the Jazz are gonna come in here and like just take full revenge on this game, but I'm not gonna pick it here. I'm gonna take the Steelers here until I'm on Monday Night Football. And thank goodness we only got one Monday Night Football game, so that's pretty good. But anyway, guys, that is gonna do it for today's video. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Anyway, I'm gonna hop out of here so I can go ahead and get this edited so you guys can watch it on time. I do appreciate everybody's support. Make sure you guys continue to hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, we'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is BigForSunNation.com. Peace out, stay safe, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.